Today's sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but they've got a tall task here on Championship Sunday. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just 1 win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And they will ringing him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
A good start. 1 play, 10 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Kalijah Kancey able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Goldstein, and he fires one incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Goldstein. That is just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. That one 28 yards on the ground.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Right back to him on first down. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up. Third down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. Goldstein. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3.
Bates' kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game. And make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Morton. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Mahomes takes it himself. And he will have a Chiefs first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
A gain of a yard. First down, Chiefs.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Attack! Attack!
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 23-yard run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. They've got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They run with go out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Second and 6.
19 Tiger. Now go.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Goldstein. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Steelers are once again back in front.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted. The end of that one. The ball back to the Chiefs and Isaiah Pacheco. Now the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Derek Harmon, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Drake Jackson. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Morton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 20. There goes a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 54 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 5.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. In motion, the tight end. Now Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Goldstein. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The ball back to the Chiefs and Isaiah Pacheco. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score. And sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll get this complete to Worthy. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout. making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Boy, as we look down on the field, you can just see how a play like that changes momentum. Look, one side hooting and hollering, getting the big block, and the other side obviously dejected.
And since you mentioned momentum, few plays can change momentum as quickly as a blocked field goal. Big-time play there. Now see if they can capitalize on it and turn the fortunes in their direction.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And able to get this out to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
This is Thomas. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run with Thomas. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9. Mahomes going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. And The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Underway. 13 yards.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Here's Mahomes to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
It's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Now Thomas. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Makes it 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goldstein. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Drake Jackson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And they'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 8 yards here, so that gets them back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down. Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do. And gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll start on the ground with goal. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Knight. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle they go with goal. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
28-yard line.
Set. Cougar 19.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try it up the gut with goal. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
A give left for goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the drive there took 6 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second in a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw here. A quick hitter complete. It's Gray. And he'll go backwards. Losing yardage to the 5. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Operating from the gun, Goldstein. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. I'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now here's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Drake Jackson getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes under pressure. They got him again. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the
I swear to God, I really do.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side. This is completed to Morton. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll check this one down at the checkout. They've got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Mahomes will try and do this himself. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Fucking bullshit. He's supposed to be getting spied.
Patrick Mahomes.
They just fucking hand him shit. I know. I did not want to let him score again. I wanted to have a really good game against Mahomes, and they just gave him some shit in the end. Fucking ridiculous.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
The Steelers are AFC champs once again as we say thanks for watching and good night. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.